Hi everyone, it's Don and here I am. I'm in a grand suite on the Odyssey of the Seas. I won my bid, bidding process. I paid for a balcony and I bid a few $1,000s more to see if I would win the upgrade to a grand suite. I've had a little bit of benefits now and I thought, you know what? I'm going to tell you about these benefits. Alright, so the benefits that I've noticed so far, the biggest ones, is that we have a hostess, Uma, on the ship. And she was really proactive. Like I didn't even, first time, right? First time in a real suite. Even the Sky Suite is, I guess it was a suite, and I never took advantage of any specialty thing on there other than the restaurant. But on Royal Caribbean here, I'm in a grand suite, which is higher up the food chain, shall we say, than a Sky Suite would be on the celebrity ships. But they have, so she was so proactive. She called me up and she already booked me reservations on the North Star, the viewing platform that lifts above the ship. She booked me into iCord, which is the skydiving simulator that they have here, because those things fill up the fastest, she said. So she booked me multiple times and then called me up to say, which one would you like? She also booked me into the theater show that we need to have a reservation for here on board. And she booked me multiple times again and then said, which one would I like to go to? And I chose the time. I went last night. The show was great. Enjoyed it immensely. Experienced something that I wasn't expecting on the ship, and that's all going to be in another video, but you'll have to wait for that. But that's a great little perk. Like, she also made my reservations for my dinner. I got priority seating in any of the specialty restaurants I wanted to book. They have the suite-only restaurant, Coastal Kitchen. She set my time up every day of when I want to go there and have dinner. It's just like it was that easy. I didn't have to think about these things before coming to the ship or getting on the ship. This lady just did it. I said, oh, yeah, I wasn't able to order any soda for my room in my cabin. Just gave her a call. She ordered it for me. They delivered it within moments. Done. Done, done, done. So those are some perks that I've noticed already. I also have priority embarkation, disembarkation, priority tender if we ever have to tender anywhere. All those things for being in a suite. Now, is it worth the extra cost? I don't know. For me right now, it's not. It's not in my budget. It is if I bid and win, but it's not in my budget to pay directly for every cruise I do for a suite class. In fact, my next cruises you're going to see me on, I'm just in regular balconies. So no, it's not going to be, you're not going to see me turning into a suite guest, except on maybe a very special cruise. That, you know, like when you saw me go on the Sky Princess, it's the Sky Suite in the Celebrity Edge. Well, I had a friend of mine who really has never cruised before. So I booked 2 Sky Suites because I wanted her to experience something special. So when I go by myself, no. This is a really, really, really good deal. But this cabin is lovely. I really like the separation between a living room and the bed. The bathroom is huge, and my deck, it's even wider than a single cabin's deck. Like, just the part that you would go out normally and sit on is even wider than a normal wider cabin. So this is like 2.5 times wider than a normal cabin. So I really do understand why people love these suites. It is a beautiful, beautiful suite. And the perks are very nice. I will say that. Not having to worry about any booking of things. Can I book the 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 ripcord so I can skydive. Oh, it's all sold out. It's all sold out. Call up the suite guest. Boom, you're there. I also have a suite lounge every night. There's something hosted in the suite lounge. I can go up there every night, and I probably will check it out at least once or twice during this cruise. And also, I noticed they have a retreat-only little deck up by the pool overlooking the movie screen outside. So only suite guests are allowed in there to watch the movies in that section, and it's a one deck higher, prime viewing. So little perks like that you don't really notice unless you're staying in a suite. And I have to say, I wish I had the finances to do this all the time. I may try and bid more in the future. This was my first time bidding with this cruise line. I've bid on Norwegians that they've done before, but I've never bid on Royal Caribbean. So I decided to try the Royal Up process, and who knew? I won. So I'm very happy with that. I might have even paid more than I needed to, because I actually upped my bid partway just before the cruise. So yeah, is it worth it? That's an individual choice. If you can afford it, it's definitely worth it. If you have to really stretch your budget in order to do it, and you're leaving out other parts of your vacation, then maybe not. But it is something to experience. And if you ever have something that is a very, very special, like a honeymoon or a 50th anniversary, something really, really special, and you know this is going to be like your one trip, then that might be the time to splurge and just enjoy these perks and enjoy the size of your stateroom, because I'm enjoying this one too much. Remember when you go from an inside to a balcony, you go, it's gonna be hard to go back to an inside. And then I went to a kind of like the mini suite once, and I said, this is gonna be hard to go back to a regular balcony. Then I went to the sky suite, and I said, oh no. But I did. I went back to regular balconies after that. But now I'm in a grand suite, and I'm going, my goodness, this isn't even the best suite on the ship. This is a mid-range suite on the ship. Wow, I can only imagine the luxuries that would be involved in some of those other suites. Who knows? Maybe someday I'll get to try them. Maybe someday I'll bid on them. But for right now, I'm just gonna lay back, enjoy this, and just know that it's probably the last time for a long, long time.